All right, welcome everyone to another exciting match here at the 23rd Annual Derby City Classic located in Caesar Hotel and Casino in Elizabeth, Indiana. I'm Patrick Glenn, joined in the booth with Kendall Quickfire Cook. How you
How's it
doing?
going, everyone?
So today is day one, and we are in round one playing Banks, race to 3, and we have Shane Wolford, who just won the lag there, and will be breaking against Max Eberle, both great players, both well-known, so it should be a really good match.
Yeah, I love Banks. It's one of my favorite to watch. I just like the creativity. Sometimes you get a little doldrum in the middle, but once guys get rolling, I just think it's such a pretty game to watch.
Yeah, I love watching the creativity of some of the banks where they find a way to, miss the cue ball on the way back. I mean, they get really creative with it. It's
Well,
fun.
Max is going to break. Let's see. Shane is breaking.
Yes, Shane is breaking.
I would have known that from that view. Coming up dry.
Yeah, so that'll bring Max to the table.
Tell you, nothing's that open. I don't think he can see the 1. And really maybe cross bank on the 8. Possibly bank the 5 back right by the cue ball.
Yeah, so I was thinking the 5 ball. It's tight because you don't got much room on the rail up there.
It's kind of one of those shots where you have to know the spin. You got to know the speed of the table.
Yeah, I'm looking around. Is he going at the 5 here? He is.
Yeah, you hit this ball a little straighter with a lot of outside, and it'll kind of pull back. Yep, just like that.
Oh, look at that.
Perfect.
Very
Up
nice.
to the outside edge. Set himself perfect on the 1, too. So I don't know if he was trying to come back into that.
So bank pool, first one to get 5, 6, or 5 banks clean.
Yep, clean, right?
Yeah.
Nothing can kiss. So you have to go straight in the hole. There's no combinations, no kicks, and no kisses.
Looks like he's got another one lined up here on the 1 ball.
Could play the 1 or the 4. I think he is going to play the 1. That ball's pretty natural, actually. I like shooting this shot softer. See, he is looking at the 4. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, 4-1. That to me looks like a tricky one where you really got to put some work to not double kiss. Well, he did.
That'll go clean, but you got to be. I don't know how big these pockets are. You got to be a little bit careful. He was coming close up there. 7 balls there for Shane if he likes it. I think that's going to be his choice, cross side.
So with this being the first round, you think these guys are going to be a little more aggressive or a little more passive?
I know we got to move the step out of there though.
I think
Great
we
shot
will
there,
end up
fired
moving
it.
that step, but I do think it's there for some type of what do you call it? Like a
Fire code.
not fire code, but like a safety regulation, so
Alright.
people don't fall off the bleachers because they're up probably about 2 feet high. So
Banking this ball back to the corner. Nice shot there.
ooh, that's nice. All right, so we got Shane at 2, right?
Yep. Always should be a count of 9. So if you total up the amount of balls that are on the table and the amount in the ball count, it should always total 9 at all times. Hit that a little bit direct, so he ended up double kissing that shot, but nice couple shots there.
Doesn't look like the 1 will squeeze by the 6 or
It's 8 balls, a pretty common shot. Just hitting low. I like a little inside on it. Drills it dead center pocket. Little cross bank here for the 9 ball. This is a pretty natural shot also. You got to go forward here, otherwise you'll double kiss this shot. Yep. Yeah, it's early in the day, apparently.
Yeah. So right now it's tied 2-2. Shane trying to go one up here. on the ball count. So he's going at the 6. So you really got to do some work to keep the cue ball from missing. And beautiful shot there. Don't see any natural banks here.
Yeah, they're all a little bit tricky. So this is preference now. You could bank the one cross side. You could bank the one back by the 4. There's a couple different.
It looks like he might be just pocketing the 4 ball here, playing safe. So that ball come up onto the spot.
Jacking up. This should be interesting. Going to bank the one back by him. I think.
Jump bank.
No, you can't do that.
No, yeah.
I didn't see that going through there. That's a beautiful little shot. You needed to push it forward a little further.
So yeah, Max, no stranger to the Derby City Classic. About 10 years back, won the Derby City Classic 14.1 challenge.
All right.
So that's pretty big accomplishment there. He's got a whole list of accolades. 2005 P-Shower West Coast Tour, 2004 Labor Day Tournament.
A little bit more recent stuff up there on top, too.
Yeah, Jay Swanson Memorial 9-ball tournament back in 20. In 2019, the ABN Dream Challenge Team USA versus Russia.
Nice.
Oh, hold on. Wonder who played for Russia. I wonder if Fedor was playing.
I don't know. Well, when was that?
2019.
I don't think Federer was old enough, was he?
Oh, he's
I'm messing around. The kid's young.
Yeah, he is young.
He's great. Great shot
nice
there.
shot.
I mean, that is a tough shot on the rail. I don't think that Shane was probably disappointed with the leave he left him, and Max took that shot down like nothing. So. Max one shot away from taking the first game in this set to 3 that they're playing today.
Looking at the 1 ball. Oh, it's a bit short there.
Well, Shane breathes a sigh of relief as he gets an opportunity back at the table. He's got to look. He's got a couple shots here. He gets to pick what he's comfortable with. Sure likes that forward run and bank. I have a tendency to back bank this. Oh, 9-ball. Okay, he was cross banking the 9. I thought he was playing the 1 again.
Yeah, I thought he was going after the 1 as well.
For me, that's one of the toughest banks, to open it up just that little bit when it's close to the rail like that. It's hard to judge in that short distance.
Well, he didn't leave anything easy for Max here, I don't think. I mean, he's got maybe the 2 ball.
Yeah, Max is going to... This was always my favorite shot when I played Larry Backus. Larry Backus was a pool hall owner in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Owned it for 40 years. So he was old school hustler kind of guy. But bank pool was his game, and that's kind of where I played a lot of bank pool. And he would leave me the shot on purpose all the time, and he would get so mad because I would just drill it in the hole every time he left it.
Just learn to master it.
Swear at me. Yeah, because he left it to me all the time. He'd get good at him.
Did he ever stop leaving it to you?
No, and he'd swear at me every time I'd make it, too.
Oh, man. I call that the definition of insanity. Keep doing the same thing over and over and getting the same result.
Well, I mean, we are pool players. You could maybe claim that. Well, I tell you, that looks pretty quick shot there.
Yeah, went a bit long. Ooh, nothing easy here. I mean,
Yeah, Shane really roughs that shot. I'm really surprised. If he hits this, he's playing some good banks. Because he hit that 5-ball, and that was brutal. But if he hits this 2-ball shot, which does go, so tight.
yeah, I mean, he's got to just miss the one with it, huh?
Yeah,
I mean,
the one, but then it's pretty clear. It's more the distance. I mean, the line's there, I think. Could be banking the one from this view, too. But I think he's playing the 2-ball. Yeah, he went wide. I was gonna blame the 9, but the 9 was only in the way if he hit it wide.
Yeah, well, I think there's two issues there. The 1 and the 9. It was either one or the other was really kind of interfering with him. He had hit that just perfect.
See Shane bear down here for a second. Timing shot. That would not count, just for reference.
No flukes.
Fluke nothing. He called it in that pocket. Well, he's got the 1 to shoot at, too. He's been getting good at these. He's had plenty of practice, so let's see if he goes for it again. This one seems a bit simpler, but it's bank pool. Nothing simple.
No, especially when it's close to the rail. I mean, this one's got plenty of room off the rail, though. So. But yeah, just a bank shot like this, it just looks, again, like with the speed of the shot, you got to do it right to get the cue ball from not getting hit or draw out of it. Like,
A little long. That's... Whoop. Well, he tried to give one back there. Got the cue ball kind of close to the side.
all right, so Shane actually has a shot here. He's calling it in the bottom left corner pocket there.
I think he's going to have to cross this again, too. I don't think he can hold it, so I think you're going to see him float it past. Yep. That's a good shot.
Look at it go.
Oh, just wide. Yep. Just kept rolling over.
The line looked good when it started.
It just kept rolling over. It kept pushing sideways.
Yeah.
So a little bit more right on that shot, maybe. Well, I should say a little more right would have helped it. Not saying. It's tough to even see what they're shooting at from this, from the camera angle sometimes.
So yeah, Shane, he had a few good finishes last year. The MD bar, table 9 ball C ship 2021 finished first, and the Q City 9 ball tour stop finishing first.
Look at this shot. Is it there? That's a beauty there.
Wow.
That was really a nice crossover. And played it right to the outside edge, so that'll take Max for the first win there.
So race to 3, Max strikes first, 1-0. Yeah, I probably should see if I can go talk to somebody about them steps, because that can get in the way of the player. So interesting, they're not using the AccuRack right now. They're using the regular diamond rack. Most players here at the Derby City are using the AccuRack template.
How does that work? I wonder if they agree, maybe, or...
Yeah, I think that's just a player agreement, probably. I mean, I'm not one to stop them and say, hey, this is the rack you must use. But
Get out there, Patrick.
Yeah. I like the Accurac template they got. Locks the balls really nice.
Yeah, it's the fiber one too, which I think is really I like that better than the plastic.
Yeah, the only time it'll ever really kind of come into play is like a nuisance is if a ball is slowly rolling to that rack after the break. It could catch it and maybe bounce back or whatever, make a minute difference, but I don't think big enough to really make the game change.
Roll back just far enough to niche in front of the 1-9 combination.
Yeah. But I mean, this is a game of millimeters, so millimeters or
whatever the next one down from there.
Thousandths of an inch.
There you go. What is he doing? 7-ball, huh?
Yeah, I think
so
he's
7-ball, 1 rail. Natural shot. He came around really nice for this 1 ball. So pocket that back, and honestly, if he plays this right, he's going to probably play the 6 back next. Unless it's a little close to the side pocket, hard to say.
Yeah, 6 could be tough just because it's so close to the point.
Well, let's worry about the 1 first, right? There are no gimmies in this game. I don't care how good you are.
I think he's probably favorite to make this one.
Absolutely.
And roll nicely onto the 5, I think.
Looks good. Just got to not get too... the tendency here is to shorten up too much because you're worried about the 6. And in reality, by the time you hit the 6, you would have missed that ball anyway.
Yeah. And then another hard part about this game is a lot of people, when they're playing banks, they're not really... They're focused on making the bank. These players are actually playing for their next bank here. Like, where's he getting on? Look at that.
Shape matters. Perfect. On to the 3.
So just puts the 3-pack together, and he's on the 3-ball.
So I know I said before that there's always 9 balls in the count. The break, this is off the break, so he's missing that first ball.
Yeah, that ball's got to come back up.
After his shot.
Correct. So right now there's technically 4 balls down, but only 3 of them counted. Correct. See if you can make it 4 in a row here.
I'm feeling it. Yeah.
4 in a row. I have not seen 5 in a row today. This could be it.
That's
does
tough here.
Does 9 go by the 8?
No, 9 doesn't go. 6 is tough. 4 is tough. He might have hit a brick wall here, I think.
Yeah, he's got to pull out some magic to drop one here, I think.
3 rails in the side might be open.
On a 2-ball?
9-ball.
9-ball? Okay.
9 or 4, yeah.
Or is that, yeah, that's the 4-ball.
Yeah, 9 balls.
He's going, he's calling it.
Mm-hmm. It's really the only shot he's got, but what a great way to finish this run if he can pull this trick shot off.
Make the highlight reel.
Maybe.
Maybe. So I think you're right. He's going to go probably after the 9.
Just a little tough because you got to kind of stun the cue ball to hold it where it is for the most part. He doesn't want to have the cue ball move very much.
Yeah.
So it spins the 9-ball a little bit funny and wants to throw it open. So he's going to be long. He just caught that. See, that's what I mean about the cue ball, though. He's trying to hold it out of the line.
Did it hit the cue ball or no?
Yeah, it hit the cue ball.
Just nudged it. So if it doesn't hit the cue ball, it might go in.
Now they just spotted that ball that was made on the break. That was a nice run, though. Four ball count and almost nailed the 3-railer. Well, it looks like it might have woke up Shane. So he pockets that ball.
Slid one right past the 6, and he's got to do it again here on the 5.
Yeah, just a bit short.
See, in 9-ball world, that bank shot is a big pocket because of the 6, but here That 6 doesn't help you at all.
No, scares you a little.
Yeah.
I like this. I like shooting this ball right now. I think the only thing that's bad about this shot from a defensive standpoint is you take the only real trouble ball that Shane would have off the table if you decide to shoot this 6 and miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That 6 is just kind of it's still your safe play. It blocks the 8 also.
Yeah. So is he lining up to go cross corner, or is he bringing it back on the side? Yeah.
No, cross corner.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost straight on. He's just got to be a little bit careful he doesn't sneak himself into that side pocket. So you're going to see a lot of rotation and not a ton of power, I think. It's the way I would hit it. Yeah, a lot of rotation. Did you see him draw out of that?
Yeah, he drew it really well.
Beautiful shot. And great win there for Max.
So,
and I even got his name right that time.
So yeah, that takes Max 2-0 over Shane.
Well, Shane's got to come alive here if he expects to get back in this thing. He's got to make some shots. He's had a couple opportunities.
Yeah, Max on the hill. It's going to be hard. I mean, he's got to win 3 straight. See if he can do it. But we're in the first round here, so everybody does get 1 buyback, I believe. Right?
Yeah.
So this is not a bracketed tournament. It's after every round there's a draw, and you do get 1 buyback.
Just take a second here to thank Autumn and all the people over there at Inside Pool for having us do this. Definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. This is my first time here, and I'm having a blast.
It's incredible.
I mean,
it's beautiful setup.
Yeah.
Really, really neat. First time here for me also.
Yeah, it's kind of cool seeing Efron just out there playing chess with,
there you go.
Just whoever wants to play him. It's kind of cool.
That's a solid break. He's going to leave the cue ball on the end rail, though.
So dropped 2 balls on that break.
Yeah, he could have stood to be up a little bit. If you're up in the middle of the table here, you got a lot more to look at. Possible cross rail on the 3 ball, either way, short rail or long rail. 9 ball, obviously. I think I like crossing the 3 the short way. It's a little tight going the long way.
So you're saying cross it past the 9?
Yep. Yeah, and I think that's what he's looking at. It's either that or the long rail, but it looks like he's going to call that corner up in the upper right. Oh, no, he did maybe just play safe there.
Yeah, just playing safe.
It's a really good shot. I don't know. I'm just more aggressive, but he can't be against these guys all the time because they do play so strong. But Max knew he had a couple of balls to put up there, too, that might interfere.
Well, there's going to be a mess up there now. But if it doesn't leave anything here for Shane, he's going to probably come to the table and have to play safe. Now, in bank pool, do you find it maybe a little bit easier to play safe just because every shot is going to be a little bit harder?
I'm such a cowboy, man. Honestly. Most days it's hard for me to just lay back and not try and make a ball. But, it is easier to play safe because safe is a different perspective, I think, in bank pool. You don't care about leaving somebody a hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so Shane just trying to get it up there to the top of the rail.
It's more like area safeties compared to trying to stick somebody. I mean, you can try and stick somebody tight
behind the ball,
but you don't have to. You don't have to do that to have a successful safety in bank pool. Just leave them on an impossible angle.
Yeah, that or like Shane just did, put him on a rail. Just by putting somebody on a rail, I mean, you're taking away any type of English that you can use for that bank.
Absolutely. He really doesn't have anything here. I mean, just glancing over the table, he's got no offensive shot that I can see that's realistic. I mean, I could list a whole bunch of unrealistic.
Like high
the stuff I would
probability,
shoot.
the low probability. Take the
If that gets in the way of the 9, he's okay. Otherwise, he just left that 9 ball pretty clean. I think you're going to see Shane drop this 9.
gotta fire it past the 1.
This is the table that if you get
Wow!
you get going on it just right, and you're going to run this out. You know, because they're all set up in a nice spot for the most part. Got a lot of pockets open, so. I thought he made that. Made that, he would have made this 1, I would guess.
1 might be a little tricky.
Oh, I think that's what he's playing, yeah.
He's calling it.
I can't quite tell his angle, but if that was me, I'd be hitting this pretty hard, drawing down to the end rail and back out. Yeah, he's definitely hitting low. He didn't hit it very hard.
Looks
He
like
shorted it just a little bit.
Wiping its feet a little there, but not going in. All right, so nobody drawing blood yet. This is the first game where we had a few innings without anything going in here.
If you're gonna be a bank pool player, this is your bread and butter right here. That 4 ball that he was looking at, although he doesn't have it, so it's a good shot. Put it in there so that if there was any chance you could make that 4, he just made it impossible. I think you're gonna see that 9 ball get pocketed here. Personally,
Yeah, he's just got to make sure he gets the cue ball out of the way so he doesn't leave a bank on the 9 once it gets spotted.
he's gonna leave the. I mean, if he does that, he's gonna leave the 1 ball bank all the way back. But coming out of the pocket like that, I think it's tough. But I was looking a different direction, but see what he says. Yeah, he's just going to push that up and put himself right back. Makes that ball. I think that 4 is open. I mean, I think that's the shot I'd be shooting.
So hitting it and then the cue ball rolling up to the top of the table there, up to the
You're going to
spot.
run into the edge of the 7
Yeah.
when you shoot this 4, if he shoots it.
Yeah, I like that shot too, actually. Yeah, he's looking at it.
It's one of those that opens up. You know, when you cross bank like this, you know, people are concerned about the 7 here a little bit. No, he's not doing it.
He's not going.
Where's he going? I'm surprised he's not playing that. He must not like where his cue ball's going to end out. So. 'Cause I think that's a playable shot, and he decides for safety. I think he just doesn't want to sell out. He's in his last game here.
Yeah,
Wait
so
till
he's
you get something easy.
playing a little more conservative.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm talking like I'm the guy in the lead here, because if I was Max, I'd be firing at a few of these.
Yeah.
You don't want to let a guy back in, but I mean, can't let him dictate it either. There's a good shot now that the 1's out of there. Let's leave it sit right there.
Tricky.
7 ball's got a line around the 4. Not saying it's a shot to shoot. I'm just looking for possibles. Yeah, that's what he's looking at. 7 ball around the 4.
What about 7 ball 3 rails?
Yeah. I think I'll take it around the 4 first. He's got a good shot at it at least.
Oh, watch
Long,
out. Cue ball. All right, so Max coming back to the table. Neither player really with a good look on any ball yet.
Could have the 3 or the 6 here, I think. I can't quite tell. Crossovers.
Well, you can definitely see the 3, but can he get it off the rail without hitting the 6 to make it?
It's kind of what
That's
I was
tough.
talking about with the 4 is you
Yeah.
play this ball a little bit short because of the way that you're playing. It opens up kind of naturally. So the angle coming out of there is closer or further away from the 6 than you might think it would be.
Okay.
Just because it opens as it goes here. So it's really not as tight as it looks, I guess is what I'm saying.
See how he hits it. Oh, he hit it long.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even saw. Yeah, I didn't think he had that
Well,
much
that's what
of
I'm
the
saying.
pocket.
It opens up pretty naturally on that shot, and he hit it a
Yeah.
lot harder than I think I probably would have played it. Not saying I'm right or wrong. He's playing the shot, but I'm just saying I think on that shot I would have hit it quite a bit lighter, which would have opened it up even more.
Yeah, I mean, you were right. He had the whole pocket, and
Yeah.
I thought the 6 was just in the way a little bit, but not at all.
Well, Shane's got a good look here, so Shane's got to get something rolling because he's got a lot of balls he can make right now.
He's
Could have used a half inch shorter here and been easier, but he's okay.
trying to go at the 4 here.
4 down to the 7. Well, he didn't worry about the 7. He just drilled it.
Right off the point there.
Did get 1, so
Yep.
is that the only score? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot to shoot at on this table right now.
I guess I was thinking Max made that cross-side 3 ball. I don't know why, but my head was still there that he made it.
Yeah, he missed it just long. He's calling it in the corner. Shooting at the 4 ball here, it looks like. Can he see enough of the 4, though? Is that 3 in the way at all?
No.
Okay.
If you look at the overhead, it's not. He's got lots of room. He could cut that 4 if he had to. If it was legal. I'm sure he'd love to. Good shot.
Drills it.
Yeah. He has a lot better control when he's able to hit a ball hard like that, I think. Just watching his style. This is tough, I tell you, since they fixed the rails on these diamonds. It's tough to hold this ball back. This used to be an automatic, this 6 ball, but these new rails just play so true that.
So is he just drawn right out of this?
I don't know that he can make this 6 on the new rails, so I think he's going to play something else. Yeah, he's going at the 2. Looks like he's thinking about backbanking it to the side pocket, which would make sense because I don't. Well, it makes it past that 8 also, I guess.
Yeah, it just goes by the 8. There is
But you know what I
room.
mean? The 6 ball, like on the old diamond tables, if you hit this with inside and low, I mean, it would straighten out too much for crying out loud. Sometimes I could get that ball to hit the wrong side of the pocket.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the old diamonds. He's trying to get to go past the 3.
Yeah, he was definitely short. I think that line was there, but he came up short into the 3. 9 ball cross side, AUT automatic.
He's also got the 5 ball if he wants.
Yeah, that's tough. This 9 cross side is like I was saying before, kind of bread. These little cross sides and cross corners like this are the bread and butter of bank pool. Long banks. I mean, unless I don't know that many guys that are just killer at long banks. There's a few, but most guys, this shot they'll make 90% of the time. And he didn't miss that by very much. So Yeah, and it's tough. You're down 2-0. You know, you're just trying to get something sparked here.
Yeah, and Max is only 4 balls away right now, really. I mean, it's tied 1 apiece in this game.
Well, now he keeps looking at that 6 ball. He's got a little better angle this time. Still tight, but I think this one's makeable.
Yeah, I think he can just roll right off the 6 here.
Yes, it's still tight. If he hits this, I think he's got to hit it pretty hard to make it. So I think you're going to see him.
So when you're shooting this, do you try to cheat the far bottom side of the pocket?
I shoot
here?
it long with inside.
Yeah.
So you're shooting it just a little bit past. He's looking at the 2. He gave up on the 6 already. We're still talking about it, but he's like, no, that ain't going.
I like the 6. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know. But it looks different on camera. So
I like whatever Max likes because he's leading 2-0.
Yeah. Wow,
Nice
that's
shot there.
very nice.
Yep. Now does he have the 6? Well, now he's got the 3 maybe.
Certainly.
No, the 3 is just a touch long too. So he went long for both of them. If he would have ended up about 6 inches shorter, he could have had his choice, 3 or 6. He's not going to keep getting these close ones and deciding not to shoot them. Well, this one looks better, I guess.
I think he's off the rail just a smidge, but even it looks like a double kiss.
It's pretty funny because he's just been on that cusp like the last 3 shots. You
Yeah.
know. It's still the 6.
I think at this point he's just like, I'm taking one of them.
Yeah, right.
I give up. One of them's got to go. I mean, yeah, out of frustration, I'd probably take this shot.
Yeah, right.
And he gets back up again.
It's aggressive stroke here. You got to hit it. That was aggressive. Fires it in for the 3rd ball in this game.
I mean, that was he rocketed that ball.
Well, yeah, you had to hit that baby hard. 3 rails in the side. What the heck? You don't have much else. He should play that shot, actually. It's probably a good shot. Except for you're going to sell out the 5 and the 5 for sure.
I think he's just playing safe here. Probably push the 5 all the way up.
Well, okay. Is that a 2-railer? He just called. I think he just called the right corner pocket. I'm not sure what ball he called, but
Well, he pointed there, but
oh, here we go. Okay, I like this shot. This is the shot that you miss cutting to the corner, and it always cross banks. So a lot of low and left, or just left, and overcut it. Now you didn't quite overcut it enough.
oh, I see. Okay, I see.
And
the
then
shot
it
you're
throws
talking-
for it. Yeah, it's a good shot. I didn't think he could see it.
Yeah, that's a shot that someone will actually play in that pocket. It'll come back all the way
Right,
down.
yep.
Yeah, I've seen that
When you're
happen.
playing 9-ball, that's a frustrating one to see happen.
Yeah, and you do see it happen. It's
But
a hard one to
everything's-
do on purpose.
Yeah, everything's a learning experience. So it just teaches you something for bank pool. I'm not sure what he's playing there.
I think he thought it
Safety more than did he call 2?
might have called
That'd
2.
be the shot. Oh,
We'll
shot of
see.
the match if he called that.
If he stays
And
at the
did.
table, he called it.
What a beauty that was. I'm like, what is he doing here?
It's our first 2-railer of the game here.
On the
And long
rails,
rails,
yeah.
too. Both of them went long. Yeah.
And tight long rails. I mean, it's not like, they're close together. That's a tough angle to hit. Great shot.
Yeah, he had to miss the 9 and the 5 on both sides. Coming back and forth. That was pretty cool to see.
I'd say that's highlight reel material.
Yeah, that'll make the highlight reel for sure. I think the 9 did go.
This doesn't look good.
Yeah, looks like the 5 is open. Even the 6 if he wanted to.
think you got to snatch that 5 up while it's so easy. Because you
Yep.
can do whatever you want with the cue ball here, I think. Because that 5's pretty natural. Just trying to get an idea of where he wants to be for the 6. I can't tell if he's going to try and set the crossover or if he's just going to try and come back kind of where he is. What do you think?
I mean, I think the cue ball is going to be going up to the top of the table and back to get on the 6. I think the 6 is the next shot.
Yeah, you're just going to go straight forward and back out, I think, Pat.
Okay.
So I think he's almost so straight that he can almost follow the line. Well, he's drawing, but he's not going to go far off the line of the 5 here. Further than I thought. Further right than I thought he was going to, for sure. Thought he was a bit straighter.
So now what, though? I mean,
9 ball maybe. 9 ball past the 7 cross corner.
Oh, that'd be yeah, that's a tight shot, but it's there.
It's the same shot we were just talking about, the long rail and the 6 kind of. It's like the overcut of the 9.
Yeah.
With the.
He's just got to get that cue ball out of the way, which he's got plenty of room. I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Double the distance almost, which matters. Well, this is for the match.
See if you can take it down.
Oh, boy. Caught the 7. Don't scratch. You give 1 back. So for those of you who maybe don't know the rules to bank pool, if he would scratch there, he would lose 1 and a ball would come up. So he would go to 3 and there would be another ball added to the table.
Shane's got a pretty good opportunity here. 6 is wide open. Not too bad to get on the 9 or the 7 here.
These guys on a bad day typically would run this rack out the way they're sitting. But bank pool is that thing, though. I mean, for a lot of people, it's a rhythm. And once they get in that rhythm, you're not going to shake them. But if you're out of it, you're just rattling stuff by millimeters.
All right, here's another look. 7 ball. Oh, no.
Long on that shot a few times today.
That might have been a do or die shot. No give me's here for Max, but he does have options. I think I like the 9 ball.
Well, this is the most balls Shane's had in a game so far. Max hasn't given him a ton of opportunity. And also Shane's missed a few. So,
yeah, and kind of the first rack where Max really didn't put like a few together, you know. He just kind of chipped away. The first 2 racks, I mean, he ran 4 in a row and he had 3 in a row in the other, I think.
It's been pretty dead on this shot. Let's see if he can put this in. Just shorten it up just a little bit. He doesn't have to cut it back very far. He might be able to do it just with his speed. There you got it. And that's it, guys. That's the match. So congratulations to Max moving ahead. And then I'm sure we'll see Shane Wolford again in the not too near future.
All right, Kendall, it's been awesome, and we'll be back again with some more pool right here at the 23rd Annual Derby City Classic.
Thanks, guys.